Good evening and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight the Wildcats on the road at Stone Field at Evansville to take on the Memorial Tigers in SIAC play. The Wildcats fell in their last game to Central 1-0. They're 13-2 on the season. The Memorial Tigers in that 3A sectional will be a tough out in that one, so we'll see what happens today. Nick Wampler against Connor Foley for the Wildcats. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more after this. Back to Stone Field for the top of the first. Wildcats will have Ben Hankey, Cody Morton, and Connor Foley, the first three men in the Wildcat order, again coming off that loss to Central on Thursday night where Andrew Noblet no-hit the Bears, but he was a tough luck loser after the Wildcats made 3 errors in that very first inning, and they fell. First pitch poured in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Memorial and the Wildcats, a long-standing baseball rivalry. Hankey waits for the next pitch. This one chopped on the ground to the right side. The second baseman, Grease, picks it up, throws on, and cuts down Hankey by a half step. One away for Cody Morton, the Wildcats' second baseman. Pitch out of the zone. This one lined into center field right at Russell. He'll make the catch. 2 gone. So 2 up, 2 gone for the starting pitcher tonight, Connor Foley. Daner, Elsperman, Grease, and Fisher in the infield for the Tigers. Wampler, the lefty, will throw to his counterpart, Foley. He takes it upstairs. Finally getting this Memorial game in. It was washed out a couple of different times here at Stone Field. Foley, big right-handed hitter against the lefty Wampler. This one, a strike at the belt, and the count goes to 1-1 to Connor Foley. Evans behind the plate for the Tigers. Foley sprays this one foul. So Connor down in the count, 1-2 with 2 away. Wampler winds and fires the next pitch to Foley. Called third strike, the inning over. The Wildcats go quietly in the visitor first through a half at Stone Field. Wildcats nothing, Tigers nothing. We're back with more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Stone Field, no score, bottom half of the first inning. Cats with Connor Foley on the hill. He last worked in that Columbus East game in the Jasper Invitational, went 7 innings of 2 hit, 13 strikeout baseball. He'll face Josh Russell, the Memorial center fielder. First pitch is pumped in for a strike. Allbrand in left, like in center and right field, Chris Hedinger. The infield third to first, Atkins, Hankey, Morton, and right behind the plate, junior Drew Bradley. This one fisted foul, third base side on top of the Memorial dugout. And Foley out ahead 0-2 to Russell, Grease, and Adam Evans, the Memorial catcher, to follow. Connor peeks over the top of that glove. The right-hander kicks and fires. Got him. Struck him out. Again, Foley with 13 strikeouts against the Olympians on Saturday of last week. Got a lot to unpack with the sectional draw held last night as well. Cats drew the bye. They'll play Harrison on Saturday of the sectional, pre-Memorial Day. This one sails high to Grease. Foley brings it home. Change up in for a strike. 1-1 to count to Grease. Next delivery. This one hit on the ground to the right side. Right dives for it. Foley covers first base. Little pitching fielding practice, and that is recorded 3-1, 2 away. So Adam Evans, the Memorial catcher, will stand in. No score, bottom of the first from Stone. Wampler retired the Wildcats in order in the first inning. Cats with Castle tomorrow, North on Thursday. Then the Hall of Fame tournament, Cathedral in that. Edgewood, the Cats will play. Edgewood on Friday, Cathedral on Saturday. Foley kicks and deals the next pitch. That is in for a strike to Evans with Lynch, the designated hitter, on deck. Foley brings it home. Swung on and missed. Actually foul back in the glove. Our view behind the plate, I'm a little bit up the first base line beyond the Wildcat dugout, so some tight quarters here at Memorial. Foley will throw it. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Count even at 2-2. Foley stares in. Bradley hangs aside, and the break even. That is out. 3-2 now. Runs the count full to Evans after retiring the first two hitters. Connor throws it home. Inside, walked him. So a 2-out free pass issued to Evans. And Lynch will stand in, the designated hitter. He's battling some arm problems. He's one of their fine pitchers. Wampler will get Evans off the bases with a courtesy runner. Cats with a force out at second base. Lynch, a big left-handed hitter. They'll send several left-handed hitters to the plate. This pitch is inside. Throw over, back with the dive. Tigers with a base runner here in the home first, 2 away. Lynch, the designated hitter. Foley works out of the stretch for the first time today. Runner takes off. Bradley's thrown out to second base, and he is gone. He threw him out from here to there to end the inning. Lynch will lead off the second after 1. No score. Wildcats and Tigers after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Stone Field. Cats bat here in the visitor's second. No score. Wampler a 3-up, 3-down inning. He'll face Drew Bradley to lead things off. Bradley waits through the runner out at second base on that steal attempt to end the Memorial first. 0-1 of the Wildcat catcher. Wampler cuts it loose, and it's low. Cats again at home tomorrow. Again, a busy week. Looking forward to those SIAC and possible sectional opponents. Castle and North on Tuesday and Thursday at Rookser Field. Bradley takes this one at the knees. Again, this game was rained out a couple of different times. Pitch high. 2-2 with nobody out. Jason Allbrand on the coaching line at first. Terry Gobert down at third. Barely missed. The 3-2. Fisted up the first base line. That's going to be trouble, and it's going to be foul. They've got some grassed-in base lines. That may have been trouble. So Bradley will get new life here. 3-2. Wampler will fire it. It's high, and Bradley coaxes the walk from Wampler. First walk of the game for pitcher Wampler. So Hedinger will be the hitter. Tanner Ernie runs it first for the Cats. This one fouled away sharply. Right field side. A pause and a throw over. Back in time. Hedinger, the right fielder for the Wildcats here. No score in the top of the second inning. Pause. Chop foul, third base side. Nobody out. Tanner Ernie, the runner at first. Wongler. The pause and a throw over once again. Fisher holding him on. Plateward. High. 1-2 now. Wongler brings it home. This one is low as well. So 2-2 with nobody out. Ernie's still the runner at first. Fouled away by Hedinger. Matthew Wright is on deck. Next pitch. Fouled away to Hedinger. He stays alive in the batter's box. This one hit on the ground, right back to the mound. They go to second for one. The relay back to first base, and that's a double play. Pitcher to short, back to first, and that erases Ernie. Hedinger bounces into the double play, and with 2 outs, Matthew Wright will come to the plate here in the top of the second. No score, Tigers and Wildcats. Wongler comes home. That is upstairs. Play him straight away in the outfield. Draper, Russell, and Grease. Pitch. That's high. That's a strike at the knees. Wind and fire. This one chopped out in front of the plate. Catcher Evans gets him. He pulled his foot, but they missed it. That was not good. He pulled his foot. The Cats go in order with the double play ball. We'll head to the bottom half of the second. No score here from Memorial on 18 WJTS. Back at the ballpark as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Lynch, who was at the plate when Drew Bradley cut the runner out at second base, will stand in. Foley had a strikeout and a walk back in the first. This pitch is out of the zone. Next pitch, fouled away. And it's 1-2. Foley works out ahead of Lynch. Daner and Ellsberman, the shortstop, on deck. This one hit into right field for a base hit. So a single by Lynch, a leadoff man on here for the Tigers in the bottom of the second inning. So Sam Daner will bat. Cats again, Drew Harrison. They'll play Saturday in the second game of Memorial Day weekend. They win that, they'll play in the sectional championship game at noon on Monday. Just a single game. The semifinals are Saturday. Memorial squares the bunt. Ball goes back to the screen. And Lynch is in at second base. Top half of that bracket heavy with Castle North in there. Daner takes this one. It's 2-1. Ellsperman on deck. Tigers with the runner at second base. It'll be tough to string them along together, if you will, against Foley. Unless he just walks people or the Wildcats play bad defense behind him. So 2-2 to Daner. He's a good third baseman glove-wise, speaking of Daner. Saw him earlier this season. This ball chopped on the ground to third. Atkins up with it. And the runner stays at second base. Good pitch there by Connor on 2-2, and Ellsberman, the shortstop, will bat. So runner still in scoring position. Ellsberman, the right-handed hitting shortstop for the Tigers. Again, they'll play in the Bronze Stadium 3A sectional. This one out of the zone. 1-0 here. Bottom of 2, Memorial and the Jasper Wildcats. Have the Castle game tomorrow evening at 10. It'll start at 6:30 if you want to come out to Rookser Field. Bradley out to talk it over with his big right-hander. Pitch on the way. Popped up, left field. Albrand waits for it to come down, and he'll make the catch. 2 away. Foley again made another pitch. 2 down for Clark Grease, the right fielder for Memorial. Grease will bat here. Left-handed hitter. Foley comes home and is out of the zone. Again, Bradley out to chat with Foley here. Pitch. He swung out and missed. So 1-1 here. This one's fouled away. One and two, Foley, one pitch away from getting out of the second with a runner at second base. Foley bends at the waist a little bit, comes to the glove, the 1-2 on the way. He got him, struck him out, he got Grease. Second strikeout for Connor Foley. We'll head to the top of the third, Tigers and Wildcats in a 0-0 game on 18 WJTS Sports. Back to Memorial, we head to the top of the third. Will Wallace against Wongler here. Hammered right at the second baseman over his head. Going over to cut it off is Grease in right field, and Wallace has a leadoff single, the first hit of the game for the Wildcats against Wongler. So Jack Albrand will step in against the lefty. Pitch, Albrand bunts, pulls the bat back, takes it for a strike. Throw over, back with the dive is Wallace. Pitch. Once again, Albrand lays off of it. Albrand pops it up. First pitcher cannot field it, but he'll be able to go to second, get the force out. So Wallace cut down at second base. Albrand on at first on the fielder's choice. One away for Ryan Like. Top of the third, no score. Appears to be a tight one with two good pitchers going. Wongler, the left-hander, and Foley, the ace of the Wildcats staff. Throw over, back in time. This one squibbed on the ground towards second, and they'll shovel on to first base as Grease picked it up and threw it to Fisher. Up to second base goes Albrand. So a 2-out RBI opportunity for Ben Hankey, who grounded to second his previous plate appearance here in the top of the third. Ball gets away momentarily from the catcher, Evans. Cats looking to draw first blood against Wongler. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Barely missed. 2-0. Ball, once again, softly towards second. Grease up with it, and he gets his man. Wildcats get a base runner, but they do not score. Through 2.5 at Stonefield at Evansville. Cats 0, Tigers 0. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Stone. We head to the bottom half of the third inning. Tigers nothing, Wildcats nothing. Fisher will stand in. Draper, and then back to the top in Josh Russell. Foley gave up a single last inning, but left him out there. A couple of strikeouts for Cotter as well. 0-2. Next pitch. Foul back. Next pitch. That dives low. And it's 1-2. Foley looks in, gets a side from Bradley, and lets it fly. Ball popped up shallow right field. And it's Hettinger making the play. So Draper, the left fielder, will bat. Bottom of the third, Tigers nothing, Jasper nothing. Tries to drop down a bunt, fouls it away. Next pitch, fouled away. Foley brings the next pitch. And it once again rifled back into the screen, and it is 0-2. Plateward got it. Took something off, and Foley gets the strikeout, his third. And back to the top in Josh Russell. Plateward. and 2. Foley trying to get out of this inning and head to the visitor fourth. Russell digs back in. Foley gets the sign, and he'll fire it plateward. Again, wasted foul. So Russell stays alive. Grease will bat next. Charlie Grease. Foley kicks and fires. And he got him too. Well, Foley gets another strikeout. This one to end the bottom half of the third inning. We'll head to the fourth. Wildcats and Memorial tied at 0. We'll step aside and have more after this on 18 WJTS. We head to the top of the fourth. Cody Morton against Wongler. It'll be Morton, Foley, and Drew Bradley. 2, 3, and 4 in the Wildcat order. No score as we head to the fourth. Wongler back on for another inning for the Tigers. This one hit foul, first base side. Morton flew out to Russell in center earlier. Ball hit to short, and they cut down Morton, one away. This one popped up, shallow right center field. A trio of Tigers chase it, and it will be dumped in for a base hit for Connor Foley. Second hit given up by Wongler. Bradley walked earlier. Popped up, foul, right field side. So 0-1 to the Wildcat catcher. Runner at first base with one gone. Wongler looks right at the runner and brings it home. A breaking ball in for a strike to Bradley. Pitch. Squibbed on the ground towards first, on to second. They got him at second. Fielder's choice for Bradley. This one popped in the infield. Second baseman Grease throws on to cut down Hettinger. Bang, bang play at first. Wildcats get a hit, but they strand a man. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers nothing, Wildcats nothing. We're back after this. Back for the bottom of the fourth inning. No score. Connor Foley and Wongler hooked up in a pitcher's duel here. Charlie Grease will stand in. He grounded to right, who made a diving play back in the first. And shoveled on to Connor, covering. Evans and Lynch to follow here. Connor Foley with one-hit baseball so far. Fires it home. This one hit on the ground, right back to the mound. Foley will jog it towards first, flip on to right, one away. Evans pops it into right, heading her toward the line in right. He will not catch up with it. It's up against the wall. Evans will be in at second base with a stand-up double. Tigers again with a base runner, this time in the fourth. Second hit against Connor Foley. Petroskevich will run at second base. That is into Lynch. He singled earlier. Hitting for Wongler. First run of the game out at second base. Foley brings it home. Fouls back into the glove of Bradley. And it's 1-2 with one away. Cotter comes set. Checks the runner at second. Low. Foley wheels back towards second. Don't have to throw back there. Pitch. Struck him out. Two away. Fifth punch out for Foley. So Daner will hit. He grounded to Atkins at third earlier. This one fouled away. First base side. And Foley works out ahead 0-2. We play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Cats and Tigers in a 0-0 game. Glad you could join us tonight on 18. Again, we're right behind the screen with the video up the first base line with our audio. Not ideal, but it's a road game. Be back at Rookser tomorrow. Foley again looks back towards second base. Pitch. Struck him out. This time to end the fourth. Foley gets the strikeout. We have played through four here at Stone Field in Evansville. Wildcats and Tigers 0-0. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. We come back to Stone Field. Matthew Wright, Will Wallace, and Jack Albrand, the hitters against Wongler here as he goes to work in the top of the fifth. No score. Memorial and Jasper. Wongler. Throws it right, lines it into left, but right at Draper for the first out of the inning. One away. Next pitch. That is low to Wallace, who singled earlier. Wind and fire. This is a strike. Ongler pumps it home and right swings over the top of that one. He's down, or actually the count is square at 2-2. Barely missed. Right, pops this one up, shallow center, actually drifting back on it is Russell, and he'll make the play. Get him up the first base line. He popped it up nevertheless, and here comes Allbrand. Bounced into a fielder's choice earlier, Jack against the lefty Wongler. 2 away here in the visitor fifth. Cats and Tigers in a 0-0 game. Jack takes a fastball high, 1-0. The wind and the deal. Swung on and missed. Check swing. And it's 1-2 to the Wildcat left fielder. Misses to Jack. Allbrand pitched really well in that Jeffersonville game, went 5 innings in that 4-1 win over Jeff. Bradley at the 3-run homer, and Allbrand goes down looking to end the top half of the 5th inning. Wongler gets his second strikeout. We'll head to the Memorial 5th. No score, Jasper and the Tigers after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Memorial, we head to the home 5th. Connor Foley still on the hill for the Wildcats, pitching 2-hit baseball. He has struck out 6 and walked 1. Elsperman to lead things off. Takes it for a ball, 1-0. Tigers had a double from Evans last inning, but he was stranded out there. Tigers have left 2 so far. Foul back. Strike to Ellsberman. Clark Grease and Matt Fisher, the scheduled hitters here for the Tigers. This one hit right at first base. 1 down. So Grease will stand in. He's 0 for 1. Struck out earlier against the righty Foley. This one popped up. Left field, Allbrand. Camps underneath it, makes the play. 2 away. So Matthew Fisher will stand in for the Tigers. Freshman. First baseman. 2 away here in the 5th, Foley. Steps out, or steps off, I should say. Now gets back on the pitching mound. And this one is outside. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. That is low. Two and one with two away. Foley cuts it loose. Bounces up there. Now it's 3-1. It's tied at 2 apiece. Foley brings it home. Called strike. Count runs full at 3-2. This one popped up for space side. That's out of play. So we'll try the payoff pitch again. Connor looks in. Bradley hangs aside. The pitch to Fisher. Chopped on the ground. Hankey fields it at the belt. Fires to first base to end the inning. A 3-up, 3-down inning for the Tigers here in the home fifth. We'll head to the sixth. Tigers nothing, Jasper nothing. This is Wildcat Baseball on 18 WJTS. We head to the top of the sixth. Cats and the Tigers hooked up in a pitcher's duel. Wongler and also Connor Foley. Ryan Like, the 9-hole hitter, stands in, takes it for a strike. It's 0-1. Hankey and Morton to follow here. Pitch dives low. 1-1. Next pitch. Like hits it back toward the middle shortstop. Ellsburn throws on the run, and they cut down Like barely. So back at the top in Hankey. He is grounded to second 2 different times in this ball game. Cat shortstop. This one into center field for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Hankey. Third Cat hit of the game. So Cody Morton will be the hitter. Wongler throws over, gets away. Yankee entertained thoughts of going up to second base, but he slipped. So Morton here with the runner at first. Pitch. That is low. Wongler slide step. Throws it high to Morton. Cats trying to get something across here in the 6th in a fast-moving pitcher's game between Wongler and Connor Foley. Again, a throw over. Next pitch. Morton lines it into left field, but right at Draper. Morton hit that one right on the screws. Turned that one around. He hammered it. And here comes Connor Foley. It's a big at bat in this one. Right here, runner at first. Foley, 1 for 2. Ball slipped out of Wongler's hands, and Foley with a 1-1 count. Hankey, the runner at first. Wongler throws it in the dirt. Foley, big right-handed hitter. Wongler brings it home. Foley takes it upstairs. 2-1 to the Wildcat pitcher, Connor Foley. 2 down. Top of the 6th. Wongler throws it. Foley scorches it into left field for a base hit, 1st and 2nd. 2 hits for Connor Foley. 4 hits on the game for the Cats, and here comes Drew Bradley. Bounced into a fielder's choice and also walked in the game tonight. Bradley takes it for a strike. Wongler comes home. Bradley squibs it towards first, but right at Fisher for the 3rd out of the inning. Wildcats get a couple of guys on with base hits, but they come up empty. We'll head to the Memorial 6. Jasper nothing. Tigers nothing. We're coming back after this. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Jackson Draper will lead things off against Connor Foley. Connor throwing a 2-hitter so far today and a shutout. 6 strikeouts on the game for Foley. A 3-up, 3-down inning for Foley in the defense back in the 5th. Draper then back at the top in Russell and Charlie Grease. Drops down a bunt, fouls it off. That dirty ball. That ball is dirty. One and one. Foley throws it. 3-1 here. Tigers trying to get a leadoff man on. That's a strike, 3-2. Called third strike. He pitched his bat like he was going to walk, and that is a strikeout for Connor Foley. Josh Russell will stand in. Russell has struck out twice. It's the pitching of Connor Foley. Russell takes that one for a strike. Is low. Fouled off. Connor gets the sign with a 2-2 count and lets it rip. Left it upstairs. Foley fires it. Russell stays alive. With one gone here, no score, home half of the sixth. Foley drives the next pitch home. Get another foul ball. Umpire wasn't ready for Connor to throw the ball. Umpire Foley stopped, but the hitter stepped out. Coach Collins is out there talking about Connor stopped. Well, there's nobody on base, so there can't be a balk. So with a 3-2 count, Coach Collins still talking to the home plate umpire. There's no lights here at Stonefield in a 0-0 game that could take a while. After a while, you just got to go back to the dugout. So we're ready to go. 3-2 to Russell. One gone. Foley kicks and fires. Walked him. So Connor issues the free pass for Grease. throw over back in time. Runner. Oh, and one here. Foley comes to the pause and throws over. Runner Russell back. Reese, the second baseman, with one gone here. Ball in the dirt. 1-1 here to Grease. Oh, runner at first, that's Russell. Runner takes off, and they foul it off. Foley, the big right-hander, comes home. Ball popped up, left field, Allbrand makes the play. So Evans stands in. He doubled his last time up. No score, bottom of the sixth. Runner takes off, throw down a second by Bradley. That is the second time he's gunned the would-be base stealer out at second base. No score after 6. Jasper Memorial. We're coming back with more after this. Back of the ballpark, Chris Hedinger here in the 7th. No score. Cats and Tigers. Wongler against Foley. It's been a pitcher's duel. Cats have out-hit the Tigers 4-2. Hedinger takes it low. Hedinger right and Wallace here. Hedinger takes it low again. Boy, this is going a run, could win it. Pitch on the way. That is a ball. (3-0) to Hedinger. It's a strike. Hedinger's grounded into a double play and also grounded to second. The wind and fire. Hedinger has it go off the third baseman Daner's glove, and a leadoff runner at first base for the Wildcats. Now here comes Wright to stand in. Second baseman, grease on the grass. Wright squares the bunt and fouls it off. Tried to bunt a bad pitch. Wright takes this one high and outside. 2-1 now. Hedinger, the runner at first. The go-ahead run in this one. Pitch. Wright takes it for a strike. Nobody out here. Pitch. Wright chops it on the ground, wide of the bag at third. This one popped into center. Russell will go back and make the catch up over his head. One down, Wright hit it right on the screws out there. Yeah, Wright flew out to center, lined out to center, then lined out to left field as well. So here comes Wallace. He is 1 for 2. Takes it low, 1-0. It's a strike to Wallace. Allbrand waits on deck. Hedinger, the runner at first. 1-1 with one away. Throw over. Snap throw down to first base. Back in time is Hedinger. Oh, 1-1 here to Wallace. Pitch. Pop down the right field line, foul. So 2-2 to the Wildcat designated hitter. Brings it home. This one lined into left field for a base hit right past the shortstop, Ellsberman. First and second with one out. Wallace delivers his second hit of the game. Sixth hit on the contest for the Wildcats, and here comes Jack Allbrand with a runner at first and second, and big Chris Schaefer out to talk to Wongler here. So Cats in business here, trying to scratch out a run and take the lead into the bottom of the seventh. Matthew Wright loosening in the pen. Cody Morton was up earlier as well. So Jack at the plate here. Allbrand with one out. Runners at first and second. The Tiger infield in. Wongler comes home. Allbrand shortens up if the bunt. Now the ball gets in the dirt. And second and third for the Cats. Jack can square one up in the outfield somewhere. He'll plate that run. Hettinger at third. Wallace at second. Wongler back to the full windup. Lefty-lefty matchup. Wongler comes home. Allbrand shortens up, pulls the bat back, takes it for a ball. Two and 0 to Allbrand. Here's the pitch. Jack takes it for a strike, 2-1. Third base, Hettinger takes his lead. See if something's on here. Allbrand pulls the bat back. 3-1 now. Third baseman Daner, even with the bag, he's got to pay close attention to the base runner. Wongler comes, Allbrand. So the pitcher hits Allbrand here. The bases are loaded for Like here with one gone. Now Rip Collins going to come out again. The ball glanced off Allbrand's jersey as he attempted the bunt. So with just one gone, the Cats have them full here. Top of the 7th inning. So Like will stand in. Leadoff man Ben Hankey on deck. Cats will run with Lucas Tim will run at second base here for Wallace. Cats got to see it go through in the infield. The Tiger infield is in for Like. Tiger bullpen is up and running as well down the left field line. Here's the pitch. It's out of the zone. Good stop by Evans behind the plate. Pitch. Like hits the ball into left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second as Tim will come in to score. 2-0 Cats as Like drives in a pair with a base hit to left field. Still 1 gone. Stopping at second is Allbrand. Like right up the middle with a couple of knocked in. So in a game that featured a lot of zeros, Like singles to left field. Hankey with 1 out will stand in. 7th hit of the game for the Cats. Still first and second for Hankey. He's 1 for 3. He lines it into right center field. That's going to be caught by the right fielder, Grease. Runs it down in the right center field gap. Grease was on his horse. It could have been trouble. 2 away, Morton will stand in. We'll see who goes out to pitch for the 7th for the Wildcats. Both Morton and Wright were in the pen. Cats with a lot of games this week. Foley probably goes on Saturday against Cathedral. After an outstanding performance again, you take it for granted. Him just throwing goose eggs. First and second for the Wildcats with 2 outs. Cody Morton at the plate. Wongler throws it. Morton chops it foul. Ball up the middle. Grease on to second base, and they drop the ball. Another run comes in to score as Allbrand rounds third with 2 outs. Grease shoveled on to Ellsberman, but he dropped the baseball. And it's 3-0 Cats. Like out at second, at first base on the fielder's choice, Morton. Here comes Foley. Cats have broken it open. It's 3-0. Wongler. Pitched well so far, but the Cats get him for 3 here in this inning. Started with an error at third. Walk in there as well that came around to score. First and second still. 3 across for the Cats here in the visitor 7th. As Katrubic was warming up in the bullpen, he continues to loosen down the left field line. 2 away, 0-1. Foley fouls it off. Big, healthy cut. Foley stands to be the winner in this one. Foley hammers it into left center field for a base hit. Like will round third. Chugging for third is Morton, and he'll be in. Foley up the second base on the throw in, and the Wildcats add on. It's 4-0. As Foley drives in a run, his 3rd hit of the game. Will Weinzappel will run at second base. So Drew Bradley becomes the 9th Wildcat hitter to bat here. 4-0. So Will Weinzappel runs at second base for the Cats. Cody Morton is at third base. Drew Bradley will stand in and see him up. Yep. Rip Collins going out to the mound. This may be it for Wongler. He pitched again, a good game, 6 innings of shutout baseball. It's going to be a new Tiger pitcher. We'll take a break. Wildcats lead 4-0. We're back after this. Back to Memorial as Ryan Pretskasevich will come on for the Tigers. Jasper with 4 here in the top of the 7th inning. Runners at second and third. Weinzappel out at second. Morton at third. Bradley at the plate. Pitch. Low. Petroskevich. Low. 15-letter last name. His dad is the president of the University of Evansville. Pitch. That is in for a strike. Bradley pops it into right center field, and that will get down. That's extra bases for Bradley. Two more coming to score, and the Wildcats lead 6-0 on the 2 RBI double by Drew Bradley. The floodgates open. Those runs charged to Wongler. And Hettinger will be the hitter. Ernie will run at second base for the Cats. Hettinger started this inning by reaching on an error. This one hit into the Memorial dugout like a screamer. And it's 0-1. Pitch. Hettinger takes it low. Pitch out of the zone. Hettinger fouls it away. And the count evens at 2-2. Cats with a 6th spot here in the 6th. Or top of the 7th, I should say. Hettinger takes it for a ball. Three and two. Low, and he walks him. So Hettinger on first and second now for right. Ball low from Petroskevich. Throw in behind Hettinger. Base runner is back. Six nothing Wildcats. 9 hits on the ball game. Majority of them come here in this top of the 7th inning. Pitch. Wright fouls it away. 2-1 to the Wildcat first baseman, Matthew Wright. Pitch. That's a strike. Pitch. Right, pops it up straight back behind home plate. Ball popped up, shallow left. Ellsberman goes out to make the catch, but the Wildcats strike for 6 here in the top half of the 7th inning. Wildcats will try to nail it down. Memorial coming to the plate. We'll have that bottom half of the 7th inning right after this. Bottom half of the 7th inning, Tigers down to the Cats and Connor Foley 6-0. Foley on for inning number 7. Just giving up the 2 hits in the ball game, has struck out 7. Adam Evans, who has one of those hits, stands in. Pitch. It's high. 1-0. Whitward. That is in for a strike. This one popped up, out of play. First base side. You won't get that one back, I don't think. That's in a big bush. 1-2. Pitch is high. 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out here. Bottom of the 7th, Tigers trail 6-0. Foley brings it home. Still a bit inside. 3-2. Foley, home. Fouls it off. Foley brings it home. Chopped on the ground. Atkins backs up on it, comes over the top, and throws him out. One away here in the home 7th. So here comes Thomas Lynch. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Cats back home tomorrow against Castle. 6:30 start. Will be on the air at 10 with it. North then on Thursday, the Hall of Fame Classic. Friday with a single game and 2 on Saturday. Pitch is low. Is out. 2-0 with 1 gone. So he walks Lynch here. Second walk given up by Foley. And here comes Daner, the third baseman. Brian Kirchhoff. Well, the Mound Conference. So 6-0 here in the 7th. Foley with a runner at first and one gone. So Daner with one gone. That is low. One and 0 with one away. Foley pumps it in there for a strike. Foley with a two-hitter so far, trying to finish it up. Send the Wildcats back home with a victory over their longtime rivals, the Memorial Tigers. That's a strike. Pitch. Line. Run it! Morton diving catch by Cody Morton. What a play by Morton. Two away. Bradley with a couple of caught stealings. And now Morton, a little web gem right there. Cats lead 6-0. Here's the pitch from Connor to Ellsberman. It's a strike. Foley pumps it right in there. Connor ready. Runner still at first. Blocked by Bradley. Snap throw down to first base. He's back. Two, one. Pitch. That is a strike. 3-2 with two gone. Runners will be off. A runner will be off. Foley trying to make a pitch here and end it. 3-2 with two gone. Foley throws over up 6-0. See if he was tipping his hand just a bit, the base runner. Foley, the 3-2. Ball pop foul out of play. Three and two. Foley trying to end it. Here's the pitch to Ellsberman. Line drive down the right field line. That will get down. Over to cut it off is Hettinger. Petrosic stops at third. Second and third. Third hit of the game for the Tigers. Brian Kirchhoff out to the mound once again. Clark Grease will stand in. This conference is over. But first, a pitching change. The Wildcats go to their bullpen. It'll be Matthew Wright coming on to try to finishing it off for the Wildcats. They're up 6-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll break and come back after this. Field, Matthew Wright trying to close it down. Connor Foley, 6 2/3 of 3-hit baseball. Struck out 7. Responsible for the 2 runners at second and third for Clark Grease. Pitch on the way from Wright is out. 1-0. Pitch. That's back to the screen. Bradley quickly recovers. Wright goes to cover home plate. Memorial down 6-0, not taking any chances. Delivery as a strike. And no lights here at Stone, getting kind of dark. Not really, but getting there. Pitch out of the zone. It's 3-1 now to Grease. It was 0-0 heading into the top of the 7th, but the Wildcats exploded for a 6th spot. Grease swings and misses, or swings and fouls it off. 3-1. Now it's 3-2. Grease takes it high and he walks him. Here comes Matthew Fisher. Ernie playing first base will play behind the base runner. For Fisher, the freshman first baseman. Takes it for a strike. Next pitch. That is outside. This one hit foul into the Tiger dugout once again. So right ahead 1-2, trying to shut it down. Ball popped up, right center field. Hedinger goes over, and this one's over. The Wildcats win it tonight by the finals count of 6-0 over the Memorial Tigers. Again, the Wildcats bang out 9 hits, a majority of those in the top half of the 7th inning, as Jasper picks up their 14th win of the season against 2 losses. Next up, the Cats will take on the Castle Knights tomorrow out at Rooksor Field, 6:30 start. We'll have it for you later on at 10 here on 18. Once again, the Wildcats win at 6-0 over the Memorial Tigers. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Guxel saying good night from Stone Field.